One more long and lonely night left here on my own. Do you wanna make me wanna cry? I lost my baby.
His Heart is a very different kind of cabaret.
Do you wanna make me?
First off, it's all contemporary music. And then it tells an intimate story, but not mine. And not of somebody famous. It's about a guy, any guy really, and it's about a woman stepping into his experience of love through these songs.
You wanna make me feel like I'm 1,000 stories high. Don't you wanna make me feel I'll never fail no matter what?
Having been sort of raised on the Beatles, I've always been a really big fan of the male singer-songwriter. I think songwriting is sort of the last sanctioned outlet where men are allowed to talk about their feelings. It's like men are telling us something really important about who they are in music that I think deserves special attention. And my hope was that by sharing my experience of that with an audience, they would be able to take something new away from the material that they may have otherwise glossed over.
We found ourselves listening to music casually differently. I mean, I don't listen to a lot of pop music in general. And so some of her choices I would not have chosen, but then I found things in them in her performance that made me listen to them again with a fresh set of ears.
I had never listened to the lyrics of this Sting song before, and Randy brought these lyrics to life, and I listened and I realized what the story of the song was actually saying.
These great pop songs that, you know, we listened to in years past were a great pop tune, and they had a nice hook to them, but when Randy delivers them, they actually, for the first time for me in many cases, had actual meaning.
Ran into you yesterday. Memories rush through my brain. It's starting to hit me. Now you're not with me. I realize I made a mistake.
I really like the fact that somebody had the courage to take a brave step forward and say something positive about relationships. There's just way too much battle of the sexes going on these days, and it needn't be so divisive. It should be a dance, and I think that's what this show does. It encourages the dance.
I'm showing you all the cards, giving you all my heart.
It was good to see that men have feelings too. Sometimes we think they don't.
All of me, yeah.
And you know, I am a marriage and family therapist. Or I'm studying to be one.
We were so drunk last night. We had that stupid fight.
So we were really impressed with the way that she set up the performance list, because it not only gave us a real series of emotional impacts at times, but it also gave us a lot to think about.
And nothing I say but a smile onto your face.
I think Randy's actually gone the extra mile to actually say, here's what men feel, and here's what they're afraid of, and here's what they're afraid to show you, and I'm going to show you on their behalf.
And nothing I do bring us back together.
And it's fun. That's the other thing, is that, you know, this is serious stuff, but it's presented with levity, and it's fun.
And I could see she was offended. She said, well, anyway, just dying for a subject change.
It's more than just a show, a girl trying to get attention because she's talented, whatever, because that's all a given. She is talented. She sings her ass off. She's great. But why would you want to see the show? Because there's something in it for you, and I think that's the takeaway.
One of the very few times I've actually seen a perfectly crafted cabaret show, because the programming is spot on, and everything is delivered with great honesty, and it's truly very heartfelt. And she's okay on the eyes to look at. And she's got a sweet voice. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Magical storytelling. Magical storytelling.
I don't get many things right the first time. In fact, I am told that a lot.
The performance that I went to, even the dudes were a little misty-eyed.
I am the luckiest.
I've never created anything that had exactly the impact that I hoped it would have. Till this show.
I've decided, and I'm telling her that she's got to do the show again and again. And we all have to grow with her into these songs because it's definitely worth it. It's worth the trip.
I thought the entire show was flawless.
Go see this. She's amazing.
Without you, without you,
It's more fun with it. Huh?
yeah. We made the moon our mirror ball, the streets an empty stage, the city sirens, violins, everything has changed.
How about that?
That's great.
Thank you! Thanks!